Hey, Coach. Obviously, this is a disappointing week for everyone involved, yourself included. How has the team responded to missing out on this year's Apple Cup?
Hurts them as much as anybody. This is something we've talked about. We've looked forward to. Even just being part of a great rivalry. Obviously we want to win it, but just being involved in one of the games, I think is history, and I obviously feel bad for the kids on the team, but how many fans of both sides? This is a real special day in every one of their years, and I think it's just a tough deal, and hopefully we can get it made sometime.
If you can share, where are you guys when it comes to protocol, numbers in isolation, numbers of positive tests?
Well, I think Pat and the doctor are going to deal with that. I think he mentioned something.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, Brenna Green from Spokane TV. Go ahead, Brenna.
Hi, Coach. Yeah, just personally, what has the last week been like for you? Just going through, watching the numbers kind of increase in terms of COVID, and just what has this been like for you personally as the head coach?
Somewhat on par for 2020. Really appreciate, the guys trying to do the right thing, trying to, practice and play with all the distractions that they've had. This one was probably up there as far as disappointment, and you just feel for these kids because they're on such a roller coaster ride. I don't think it, my emotions, or my concern about the last week isn't a real high priority for me because we'll just deal with it. But these kids are in a real pivotal time of their life, doing something that they've all dreamt of, and to kind of get it kind of shut down, and it's hard to get up and get back, and then get a disappointment, get back up, and they've done a good job with that. So it was good to get back on the field today. I know that was a little bit of normalcy for them, so good energy out there.
Yeah, that was my next question. Today was the first day you guys have had a full practice since Thursday. Just what was that like?
It was more of what a Monday would look like on a regular game week. Wasn't terribly long, wasn't terribly physical. Tomorrow and Friday we'll get back into kind of bonus days for USC, and just try to keep them fresh, try to keep them healthy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rob Jesselson from Spokane TV. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, Coach, how optimistic or confident are you that your team will be ready to go on Friday?
Next Friday?
Against USC.
I got a high level of confidence. I do. We're planning that way. Way more confident than we were this weekend. Hear that? I don't know what that
I got him. It's on him. So go ahead, Coach.
Way more confident than we were, when we canceled Stanford. I think we got a real chance. And I've been in communications with Clay, and just because I was in conversation with Jimmy about this week, and just try to be honest with them, give them a chance to see what they can do if they're healthy enough to play. Try to do that the same with everybody, really.
Go ahead, Rob.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. Any other questions for Coach Rolovich? All right, go ahead, Brenna.
You mentioned yesterday on the radio that you guys have had a couple days of no positive tests. Just what is kind of the timeline of that when you guys were stopped receiving positive tests on your team?
Well, with what happened, what transpired this weekend, we wanted to make sure we could, let's not put anybody else at risk. Let's get a handle on where we're at with this thing, and so we weren't going to really start until we really got a good idea how far this had gone. So it was if it hadn't gone positive, we wouldn't have gone on the field today. So and kids they've been dynamite about it. They understand. There's some that were terribly disappointed. Excited. We're excited to play Stanford, and then, they hear the Apple Cup isn't going to be played this week. I think it's a couple blows right there.
Do you know when the last day it was that you guys received a positive test?
Brenda, you got to talk to Pat on that stuff, Brenda.
Okay.
All right, Tim Booth from AP. Go ahead, Tim.
Hey, Nick.
Tim,
Do you think there's an opportunity to potentially play Washington on that December 19th date if neither one of you guys are in the Pac-12 title game?
I would hope so. I don't have any information on that, but I think as soon as the decision was made, all the options were on the table. I think, well, from what I understand, it's a high priority. I know it is on our side. I know Jimmy and a couple of his coaches, I think it's a game they want to play also. I get the same feeling from the administration, but it's hard to plan anything this season just because of all the stuff that's happening. I think the ability to be flexible and, the communication throughout the conference, has gotten to a point where I think we're all just trying to help each other get to games. And but I would think we would try to. And I know I've heard that we'd like to get it done. There's just so many scenarios it's hard to plan out right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Theo, go ahead.
Hey, Nick, have you guys held any conversations with the team about reinforcing the importance of staying safe and kind of avoiding risky situations off the field to kind of prevent this from happening again?
Oh, yeah. I mean, coaches, and whether it's in the group chat or after practice or, just when you see them, just having the ability to reinforce it. Guys are, I don't know, I've appreciated their diligence and disruption of their regular schedule, but I think they want to play. I think they're willing to do a lot to get to game day and keep practicing. Because I don't think they have a lot of fun just sitting at home. I think this is a group that likes to be out there playing, competing. I think they like the brand of football that they are, I don't know if it's a reputation yet, but I think they like playing the way, obviously wanted to win Oregon, but just the mindset of playing, I think has taken hold in this group. So I think they'd like to, they held each other accountable. I mean, we talked about in the leadership committee, all that stuff. So.
Did you guys start watching film of USC on Sunday after you learned the Apple Cup, but it wasn't going to be played to be able to get a head start on the Trojans and maybe have more time than you normally would during a normal week, I guess? Yeah,
he tried to get. I mean, look, we talked about how disappointed I'm sure everyone is that there wasn't an Apple Cup this week, but you flip it and go straight to USC, almost becomes like a bonus bye week type deal. And so, yeah, today was really probably the heavy introduction of, at least coaches started Sunday. Today was the first day our players really got a good amount of USC stuff.
We saw your photo yesterday of the new turf inside the bubble. What does that do for you guys, especially this time of year when it's really hard to practice outside and you want to prepare for maybe like a team like USC where you're going to be playing in more normal warm conditions, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know that it's well, first off, what an amazing job to get it done. I think it makes a world of difference. You can have a complete practice in there like we did today. The administration deserves some credit. I know Sean Deeds worked real hard to get it done. And to be honest, the players, when they saw it, felt like they had a hand in helping build Washington State to be a better place. I think it's very appreciative. They were appreciative of it, and I think kind of whether it was meant to be this or not, I know it was kind of more of a close to a necessity as far as because of the timing of this year's season, but I think they really felt like their approach and their staying strong together with all the stuff that's been thrown their way. I think it was a nice benefit. It was a nice, in some little way, I think, a couple of them said, "Oh, we heard that we're going to get turf," and this was before. This was, there was some pessimism on if that we were going to get an indoor. We thought it was going to be done earlier, and just the smile on their face, and I think they felt really good about it, to be honest with you, and it's well done. I mean, it's completely functional, and we call it La Bouble, Theo, just so you know.
Got it. I'll make sure I write La Bouble in my.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know how you put that little accent though. I try to type that. I don't know where that is on the stuff.
Thank you.
All right, Rob Jesselson from Spokane TV again. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, sorry about that earlier. I don't know what happened. A couple days ago on Twitter, there was a report saying that Max Borghi was going to be out for the year. He then retweeted that report saying it was fake news. No, you're not a big fan of talking about injuries, but how is Max progressing, and do you expect to have him back on the field soon?
Every day is a positive thing for Max. So I do expect him to start progression closer to game time, or closer to obviously got to start at practice, but I think that'll happen fairly soon.
Do you see him getting in any of the games this year?
We're hopeful. We are hopeful. I know he is. I know he wants to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right, we have time for one or two more for Coach Rolovich. All right, last chance. All right, Theo, go ahead.
Do you guys have any team plans for Thanksgiving tomorrow as far as getting together for a team-wide dinner?
We'd like to, but I don't think that's going to be possible right now. We are going to get them a Thanksgiving meal, and I've heard some good things have happened in the past on Thanksgiving, which sounded great, and but I don't think we're going to have the ability to, be able to have a sit-down meal just because of the situation. So they'll get some turkey, they'll get some stuffing, they'll get all that, and they'll get gratitude from our coaches for what they've done to get us to this point. And but I'm sure, like most people, it won't be a traditional Thanksgiving. But I hope
What's your idea?
That's a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What's your idea of a perfect or complete Thanksgiving meal in your eyes?
Family, laughter, and smiles, and I think that's the main. The food's all good. I'm a big stuffing guy, but I think those are the things that really make Thanksgiving special.